Okay, I just want to do a quick and dodgy video on Muay Thai shorts for women because it was really, really hard to find any information about them online. And for women, I found one great video on YouTube of a girl, but she's a totally different body type to me. And so I thought that I've bought a few pairs, but I want to send a bunch of them back. But I thought, well, I've got them. I'll just do this so that if you're looking for Muay Thai shorts and you have bigger thighs and things like this, then hopefully this will actually be helpful for you. So the ones that I'm wearing now, my friend actually sent them to me because I've been a bit nervous about buying them because I do have thicker thighs. So if I was to buy shorts in Target or Kmart or something, I would be a large or 14 to 16. I've got a lot of padding around the top of my thighs. My waist is 93 centimeters and I think my hips are 118. That's just how I measured them then, but I'm never 100% sure where to measure them. These ones are from RMR Australia. They don't have a very good website, like it's underdeveloped. I don't know if they're a new company or whatever, but they do have a store in Brisbane. So if you happen to be in Brisbane, good for you. These are a large, they fit really nicely. And I'm so grateful that my friend gave them to me because I was just too nervous to buy them. I don't love shorts shopping at the best of times because I have bigger thighs, but they fit super comfortably. I can check in them and do all the things. When I'm talking about it and really thinking about it, I do feel that fabric pulling across the top there, but I never ever notice it in training. So it's like a really nice amount of room and they don't look too baggy. But yeah, so that's really good. I'll show you the Morgan ones next just because they're another brand that seem to be Western size and they're the ones I'll be keeping as well. But they're also a large, and just to show you some of that size difference between the brands. And honestly, the Morgans, I feel like I could maybe even go down to a medium, but I like the room in the legs. I could definitely go down a size in the waist, but you can really see just the size difference between those two larges. And if you look at the width of the leg holes, I guess they're kind of similar right there at the very ends of them. But yeah, so anyway, that's just two larges. I'll put the Morgans on now. Okay, so these are the Morgans and they have way more leg room and they've also got a split, which gives you even more room to kick and check and everything. I was a bit paranoid about the about the splits, however, they're actually not too bad. I saw a video of a girl showing her Muay Thai shorts. She was a totally different body shape to me though. She had like quite narrow thighs, so she would wear bike shorts under her some of her brands if they were too baggy. I don't think I have a problem with these, and if I do, sorry everyone at my gym, but just I think it's okay. Like might be able to see up there a bit, but you can't see my undies or anything. I don't know. And you're moving around so much, no one's paying any kind of attention anyway. So I do have thicker thighs, so I'm not too stressed about having that extra leg room. But you can see I do have a lot more space in these than the RMR Australia ones, even though these are also a large. Every pair that I've bought so far have had a drawstring in them, so I've actually had to use them on this pair though. So I really think I know I could go down a size in the waist, but I am just a bit worried about, I don't know if to have enough leg room. But I think there's enough space in there that I would actually have a go at going down a size, to be honest. But these are still really comfortable as they are. So that's the Morgan. They do other sports as well, like they do rugby and stuff like that. So I think that that's helpful because I think they stick to a more regular sizing system. A lot of the brands are made in Thailand and go by those, they really run so small. So yeah, but anyway, these ones are good, and so are those other RMR Australia ones. Now I will try. I'm going to show you the tough one that's next. I've got two here. They just do the most beautiful patterns on them. However, and they actually explain the patterns on the website, which I think is really nice because one of the things about why Muay Thai shorts are so like, extravagant in their designs, or can be, is because they're about like suiting your personality. And, traditionally they would have lots of symbols, really strong, powerful animals on them and things like that. So I just think that having a website that takes the time, or a brand that takes the time to like explain what designs they've chosen, I think is really nice, what prints. The issue with these, they're supposed to be microfiber. I think that like is a bit see-through and there's white parts. So I was a bit paranoid about wearing those, to be honest, because once they're a bit sweaty, they're supposed to be quick dry because they're microfiber, like they're quite soft underneath, but I don't know. I think it's a bit risky. I don't know if this classifies as nylon. I've heard that the nylon ones can go a bit see-through. Anyway, I'll try them on just so you can see the difference in the fit, okay? And just to gauge the fit by my favourite ones again. So my RMR ones were large. These tough ones sitting behind them now are an XXL, so double XL. So you can see the size difference there. They actually fit pretty well, but they're just really like way too much fabric in the crotch area. The tough ones that I'm about to show you. You can see there's a bit of a difference in the leg opening there. But definitely around the waist, there's a huge difference. But I think that these ones are so bunched up. They look really small compared with all the other ones, but they fit really nicely around my waist. And I think they're just more rouged, so they sort of have more give in the stretching than the other ones. Anyway, I'll show you the double XL in the tough ones. Okay, so here are the tough ones. I just found, I don't know, I just feel like they're just too much baggy. Too much fabric in the crotch there. I almost think, you know how they have these, like, what do we call them, motifs or whatever? The badges across the front. It's almost like it could really do with that. Like, that might sort of flatten things out and take up some of that fabric space there. Otherwise, they sit way higher on the waist than the other ones I've showed you. And yeah, and they're lovely. I just feel like, I don't know, there's just too much fabric in these. They fit nicely around the waist. I think like maybe if it had the badge across there, this size would be like really good for me. But I'm also paranoid about the white if they get wet with my sweat. So I don't know, but definitely like, you know, enough leg room in there to do what I need to do. But yeah, I'm just not 100% on them. They would be fine though. Like if this was all I had, I would wear them and it would be okay. But I don't know, there's just so much excess fabric in them and nothing, it's not a stiff fabric. So it's just sort of, yeah, I don't know, I just don't love them. Okay, I'm just showing you the tough ones together. So the blue ones I just tried on are the XXL. The red ones are an XL. Just to show you the difference in, there's a significant difference there in the width of the leg holes and every part of it really. And I also do wonder about that being silver. They're supposed to be hand washed anyway, but I just think that would probably wear out before the shorts do and look a bit crappy, I would think. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's all right. I'll try them on and show you how they fit. This is the XL. Okay, so I've got the XL tough ones on now, and yeah, I just think some of that fabric's sort of taken up around the little badge thing here. So they fit nicer. They fit quite nicely actually, even though they're a lot smaller around the waist, they're still really comfortable. But I just, like already getting pull right there across the top of the legs from the band there, from the hem. So like, to check is like, I don't want to damage them. There's really not that much space in them for that. They sit well, they fit nicely, but there's not enough space for them for your legs. So maybe if they had a longer split in there, I don't know. But yeah, these tough ones sit pretty high on the waist actually. So yeah. The next ones I'll try on a boon. You just see, and the way that these fit, they're huge in the legs, which is a good thing, but it's really tight around the waist. That's why I can't keep these ones. So I'll try them with, you can see how long they are compared with the RMR ones. The waists don't look too different, but it just does not have the same give that these RMR ones have. They're really tight around my waist. And then if we look at, compare the leg holes, sorry, I know it's shitty video quality, but this is all I know how to do. So yeah, there's quite a fair bit of fabric left over. They do have splits. They're beautiful satin, honestly. They feel like you're wearing pajama shorts, except that these Boon ones in particular, just too uncomfy around the waist. I'll just pop them on. Okay, so these ones are actually probably like too big in the legs, which is a lot coming from me. Like there's so much fabric there and they've got the split. So like there's just zero pull on that. It's kind of comfortable because there's just absolutely nothing holding on, but they're quite tight around the waist. So I just think, I don't know, like it's hard enough to breathe with like the sports bra on sometimes when you're working really hard. I don't think I need any extra tension around the waist. Part of me is like, maybe I could stretch them out over something. I don't know. But with all that, like they're just so huge in the legs, which is probably, I don't know, maybe that's fine. Except that, like, to go down a size for the legs, that would be super duper tight around the waist. So that's unfortunate. I just think the proportion is all wrong in them. So, I don't know. That's all I have to say about the Boon ones. Otherwise, very comfortable. Like I say, kind of like PJ pants. Just, I don't know. Could I get away with it? And I think they're just too big there. I might sleep on those for another night. I don't know. They're much tighter than the others. Maybe it's because they sit so high that tightness feels even tighter. I have no idea. All right, next. Okay, the next ones are the Flory brand, if that's how you say it. Oh, they produce some beautiful looking shorts, but and these ones kind of fit me. They're probably a touch small though. And these are their triple XL, just to give you an idea. So this is my large size against the triple XL. So again, I think because this is so ruched so much, the waistband looks so much smaller compared with the other shorts. And funnily enough, the Flory ones look like they've even got more leg room. They've definitely got a really nice high split. I ummed and ahed about these Flory ones. The thing is with them, with these particular ones, I think they've taken some of the Buddhist symbols. I think that's what that is. And these tigers, I did a bit of searching around. The tigers looking back has to do with some like tattoos people get that are kind of sacred. I don't know. Apparently wearing anything Buddhist under the waist is disrespectful. So I don't know if that matters. Like I'm a pretty politically correct person, so it made me feel really uncomfortable. But anyway, I'll show you how they fit because I'm also deciding if maybe I'll just send them back and get a different print, but I'll just show you how they are because these ones do run really small and all the reviews online talk about that. And I sized myself in them and it said like a double XL, but I got that and they were too small. So this is the triple XL. So it's like when people say size up, I was like, oh, do you just size up on what you would normally get? But I think you should size up even based on their size guide. Like go by their size guide and then still add 1 or 2 sizes to be comfortable. Anyway, I'll try these on and you can see what I mean. Okay, so here they are on. So they fit nicely around the waist. This is the triple XL. That split helps, and it's not too high. Like I thought, oh, it's not going to be weird, but they're totally fine, the little side splits. I've got, probably rolls up a touch this is the thing, it's like I can move fine in them, but there's not a lot of extra movement, you know? Like I can feel that pulling, but it's also it would still work. I think I'm just a bit paranoid because they do fit a bit tighter around some of the chunkier parts of my thighs. So I'm like, they're really cool, but I just don't know. Yeah, maybe in a couple of kilos time. But it's just so unfortunate that they size so small. You know, like there are a lot of people and guys as well who have much bigger thighs than me. Like mine are on the chunkier side, but you know, there are also a lot bigger guys out there and stuff. So it's a shame when if they're going to size small, then go up to like a 4 or 5 XL. Like you're going to have to compensate for that somewhere, you know? So anyway, I kind of think I'll just give the Flory brand a miss for a while. But they're just really highly rated and apparently they're really good quality. They're not a Thai brand. I think these ones are made in China, I think. But yeah, they do have some beautiful designs and patterns. But that's just how they fit on me. I think like I could totally get away with them, but I think I'm just a little bit self-conscious about it. Yeah, and there's probably like, it's a bit of pull, but yeah, maybe, yeah. I think they're borderline. Yeah. So if your body's like mine, then just know that the triple XL, which is the largest I can, on the packaging, it mentions of 4XL, but I can't see that on any of the websites. So, yeah, just know they might be a bit hit and miss for you. And even if you're smaller, you'll want to size up for sure. Size up from their sizing chart, not size up from what you normally wear. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. But that's why I've made this video. It's long, it's really shitty quality, but there's just so little information out there for us that poor quality video is still better than no video, okay? Anyway, good luck in your searches. I can't wait to find a few more pairs that actually fit me and that I love. Yeah, and all the best to you. Muay Thai is the best. All right, see ya.